Sound Bites Academy. Let's learn the 100 most essential English phrasal verbs. Check in.
I need to check in at least 2 hours before my flight. I need to check in at least 2 hours before my flight. He needs to check in at the counter before his flight to London. He needs to check in at the counter before his flight to London. I checked in online to save time at the airport. I checked in online to save time at the airport.
Go through.
We have to go through security before boarding the plane. We have to go through security before boarding the plane. She went through a rigorous security check at the airport. She went through a rigorous security check at the airport.
Take off.
The plane is going to take off in 10 minutes from gate 12. The plane is going to take off in 10 minutes from gate 12. The plane will take off once all passengers are seated and the doors are closed. The plane will take off once all passengers are seated and the doors are closed. The plane will take off as soon as the weather improves. The plane will take off as soon as the weather improves.
Get on.
Passengers can get on the plane now. Passengers can get on the plane now. Please wait for the next train to get on. This one is already full. Please wait for the next train to get on. This one is already full. Passengers were getting on the bus when it started to rain. Passengers were getting on the bus when it started to rain.
Put away.
Please put away your tray table and return your seat to an upright position for landing. Please put away your tray table and return your seat to an upright position for landing. The flight attendant asked us to put away our electronic devices during takeoff. The flight attendant asked us to put away our electronic devices during takeoff.
Fill out.
Before boarding, each passenger must fill out a customs declaration form. Before boarding, each passenger must fill out a customs declaration form. You must fill out this immigration form before landing. You must fill out this immigration form before landing.
Look up.
I'll look up the gate number on the airport's website. I'll look up the gate number on the airport's website. You can look up the flight status on the airport's information screens. You can look up the flight status on the airport's information screens. Can you look up the departure gate on the flight information board? Can you look up the departure gate on the flight information board?
Board up.
The passengers are boarding up the plane now. The passengers are boarding up the plane now. The airline staff will board up the aircraft shortly before departure. The airline staff will board up the aircraft shortly before departure. They will board up the windows for the hurricane. They will board up the windows for the hurricane.
Touch down.
The plane is about to touch down, so fasten your seatbelt. The plane is about to touch down, so fasten your seatbelt. The flight will touch down at Heathrow Airport in approximately 30 minutes. The flight will touch down at Heathrow Airport in approximately 30 minutes. The flight touched down safely in a foreign country. The flight touched down safely in a foreign country.
Get off.
We will get off the plane once we arrive. We will get off the plane once we arrive. Passengers are requested to get off the bus at the final stop. Passengers are requested to get off the bus at the final stop. We should get off the train at the next station. We should get off the train at the next station.
Pack up.
Let's pack up all our belongings before the movers arrive. Let's pack up all our belongings before the movers arrive. They need to pack up all their belongings before moving to the new apartment. They need to pack up all their belongings before moving to the new apartment.
Move in.
He and his family will move in next week after the renovations are complete. He and his family will move in next week after the renovations are complete. The new tenants plan to move in by the end of the month. The new tenants plan to move in by the end of the month.
Settle down.
After moving, we hope to settle down in a cozy neighborhood. After moving, we hope to settle down in a cozy neighborhood. Once they move, they plan to settle down in a quiet neighborhood. Once they move, they plan to settle down in a quiet neighborhood.
Sort out.
They will sort out their clothes and donate the ones they no longer wear. They will sort out their clothes and donate the ones they no longer wear. We have to sort out our clothes and decide what to keep. We have to sort out our clothes and decide what to keep. Let's sort out the kitchen items and donate what we don't need. Let's sort out the kitchen items and donate what we don't need.
Clean up.
Please clean up the kitchen after dinner. Please clean up the kitchen after dinner. Before moving in, they will clean up the entire house thoroughly. Before moving in, they will clean up the entire house thoroughly. We have to clean up the attic before putting the boxes there. We have to clean up the attic before putting the boxes there.
Throw out.
They decided to throw out old furniture and donate clothes to charity. They decided to throw out old furniture and donate clothes to charity. I'm going to throw out these old magazines. I'm going to throw out these old magazines. Don't throw out those old books. I can donate them. Don't throw out those old books. I can donate them.
Fix up.
We're going to fix up the new house before moving in. We're going to fix up the new house before moving in. They plan to fix up the new house and make it more modern. They plan to fix up the new house and make it more modern. They fixed up the old house and made it look brand new. They fixed up the old house and made it look brand new.
Set up.
Once they move, they'll set up the new furniture in the living room. Once they move, they'll set up the new furniture in the living room. It's time to set up the furniture in the living room. It's time to set up the furniture in the living room. We'll set up the bed and unpack the essentials first. We'll set up the bed and unpack the essentials first.
Take apart.
We need to take apart the bed frame to move it. We need to take apart the bed frame to move it. They need to take apart the bunk bed to transport it safely. They need to take apart the bunk bed to transport it safely. He will take apart the wardrobe to fit it through the door. He will take apart the wardrobe to fit it through the door.
Find out.
They'll find out if there's a nearby park for their kids to play. They'll find out if there's a nearby park for their kids to play. Let's find out if there's a nearby grocery store. Let's find out if there's a nearby grocery store. I'll find out when the moving truck will arrive. I'll find out when the moving truck will arrive.
Take out.
I don't feel like cooking. Let's take out some pizza. I don't feel like cooking. Let's take out some pizza. He decided to take out Chinese food for dinner. He decided to take out Chinese food for dinner. Let's take out some sushi for dinner tonight. Let's take out some sushi for dinner tonight.
Bring over.
The server will bring over the dessert menu for the table. The server will bring over the dessert menu for the table. Could you bring over the menu, please? Could you bring over the menu, please?
Eat in.
We can eat in or take the food to go. We can eat in or take the food to go. They prefer to eat in and enjoy the cozy atmosphere of the restaurant. They prefer to eat in and enjoy the cozy atmosphere of the restaurant. It's too hot outside. Let's eat in the air-conditioned restaurant. It's too hot outside. Let's eat in the air-conditioned restaurant.
Pick from.
You can pick from a variety of toppings for your pizza. You can pick from a variety of toppings for your pizza. You can pick from the available desserts on the menu. You can pick from the available desserts on the menu.
Pay off.
The bill is paid off. We can leave a tip if we want. The bill is paid off. We can leave a tip if we want. Paying off the bill with a credit card was convenient. Paying off the bill with a credit card was convenient. The delicious meal paid off the effort of finding this restaurant. The delicious meal paid off the effort of finding this restaurant.
Call ahead.
They called ahead and made a reservation for their party. They called ahead and made a reservation for their party. It's better to call ahead and make a reservation, especially on weekends. It's better to call ahead and make a reservation, especially on weekends.
Check off.
I'll check off the items we ordered from the menu. I'll check off the items we ordered from the menu. The waiter checked off the items they ordered on his notepad. The waiter checked off the items they ordered on his notepad.
Finish up.
Let's finish up our meal and order some coffee. Let's finish up our meal and order some coffee. We need to finish up our drinks. The restaurant is closing. We need to finish up our drinks. The restaurant is closing.
Order in.
We can order in Chinese food for dinner. We can order in Chinese food for dinner. They decided to order in some sushi for lunch. They decided to order in some sushi for lunch. We're tired, so let's order in and have dinner at home. We're tired, so let's order in and have dinner at home.
Eat up.
Don't forget to eat up all your vegetables. Don't forget to eat up all your vegetables. The kids need to eat up their vegetables before they can have dessert. The kids need to eat up their vegetables before they can have dessert.
Show up.
Make sure to show up on time for the interview. Make sure to show up on time for the interview. He plans to show up early to make a good impression. He plans to show up early to make a good impression.
Turn up.
Unfortunately, she didn't turn up for the interview due to traffic delays. Unfortunately, she didn't turn up for the interview due to traffic delays. He didn't turn up for the interview. I wonder what happened. He didn't turn up for the interview. I wonder what happened.
Put off.
Don't put off preparing for the interview until the last minute. Don't put off preparing for the interview until the last minute. They shouldn't put off preparing for the interview until the last moment. They shouldn't put off preparing for the interview until the last moment.
Take on.
The company is eager to take on new interns for the summer. The company is eager to take on new interns for the summer. His company is looking to take on new motivated employees. His company is looking to take on new motivated employees.
Get along.
It's essential to get along with your coworkers. It's essential to get along with your coworkers. Getting along with your future colleagues is always beneficial. Getting along with your future colleagues is always beneficial.
Bring up.
During the interview, remember to bring up your relevant experience. During the interview, remember to bring up your relevant experience. You should bring up your skills and experience during the interview. You should bring up your skills and experience during the interview.
Fill out.
Don't forget to fill out the application form. Don't forget to fill out the application form. Before the interview, they need to fill out the application form. Before the interview, they need to fill out the application form.
Hand in.
After completing the form, they'll hand it in at the reception. After completing the form, they'll hand it in at the reception. Please hand in your resume at the reception. Please hand in your resume at the reception.
Talk over.
We can talk over the details of the job offer. We can talk over the details of the job offer. They will talk over the job offer and consider the benefits with their family before making a decision. They will talk over the job offer and consider the benefits with their family before making a decision.
Go over.
Let's go over your resume and qualifications together. Let's go over your resume and qualifications together. Going over some common interview questions before meeting your supervisor is a good practice. Going over some common interview questions before meeting your supervisor is a good practice.
Check up on.
The doctor will check up on your progress. The doctor will check up on your progress. The nurse will check up on him every few hours. The nurse will check up on him every few hours.
Fill out.
Before the appointment, they need to fill out this medical history form. Before the appointment, they need to fill out this medical history form. Please fill out these medical history forms. Please fill out these medical history forms.
Hand in.
After completing the forms, hand them in at the front desk. After completing the forms, hand them in at the front desk. After filling out the form, she'll hand it in at the reception desk. After filling out the form, she'll hand it in at the reception desk.
Rule out.
The doctor wants to rule out any potential allergies or infections. The doctor wants to rule out any potential allergies or infections. The doctor will conduct tests to rule out any serious conditions. The doctor will conduct tests to rule out any serious conditions.
Recover from.
It takes time to recover from a bad flu. It takes time to recover from a bad flu. He's slowly recovering from the surgery and following the doctor's advice. He's slowly recovering from the surgery and following the doctor's advice.
Follow up.
She has a follow-up appointment with the doctor next week. She has a follow-up appointment with the doctor next week. Don't forget to follow up with your doctor if symptoms persist. Don't forget to follow up with your doctor if symptoms persist.
Take in.
The doctor will take in all your medical history. The doctor will take in all your medical history. The nurse will take in her vitals and update her medical chart. The nurse will take in her vitals and update her medical chart.
Look after.
She promised to look after her elderly grandmother during the visit. She promised to look after her elderly grandmother during the visit. Make sure to look after yourself and get enough rest. Make sure to look after yourself and get enough rest.
Pick up.
Don't forget to pick up your prescription at the pharmacy. Don't forget to pick up your prescription at the pharmacy. They need to pick up the prescribed medication from the pharmacy. They need to pick up the prescribed medication from the pharmacy.
Check in.
Patients must check in at the front desk before their appointment. Patients must check in at the front desk before their appointment. The receptionist will check in patients before their appointments. The receptionist will check in patients before their appointments.
Try on.
I'll try on this dress to see if it fits well. I'll try on this dress to see if it fits well. He wanted to try on the new shoes before buying them. He wanted to try on the new shoes before buying them.
Check out.
They decided to check out the new electronics store on the ground floor. They decided to check out the new electronics store on the ground floor. Let's check out the new clothing store on the first floor. Let's check out the new clothing store on the first floor.
Pick out.
I'm going to pick out a new shirt for the party. I'm going to pick out a new shirt for the party. She picked out a beautiful necklace to match her outfit for the birthday celebration. She picked out a beautiful necklace to match her outfit for the birthday celebration.
Try out.
They had the chance to try out some new virtual reality games. They had the chance to try out some new virtual reality games. Why not try out some new perfumes while we're here? Why not try out some new perfumes while we're here? We can try out some new hairstyles at the salon. We can try out some new hairstyles at the salon.
Pay for.
I'll pay for the items at the counter. I'll pay for the items at the counter. She paid for the clothes with her credit card. She paid for the clothes with her credit card. The cashier asked her to pay for the items using a credit card. The cashier asked her to pay for the items using a credit card.
Shop around.
They plan to shop around and compare prices before making a purchase. They plan to shop around and compare prices before making a purchase. We can shop around and compare prices. We can shop around and compare prices. They decided to shop around and compare prices before buying. They decided to shop around and compare prices before buying.
Dress up.
Let's dress up nicely for the event. Let's dress up nicely for the event. People love to dress up and look their best when shopping at the mall. People love to dress up and look their best when shopping at the mall.
Look for.
They looked for a unique gift for their friend's birthday. They looked for a unique gift for their friend's birthday. I'm looking for a new pair of shoes. I'm looking for a new pair of shoes.
Hang up.
You can hang up your coat in the fitting room. You can hang up your coat in the fitting room. They can hang up their coats in the locker room provided. They can hang up their coats in the locker room provided.
Bargain for.
He managed to bargain for a discount on the expensive item. He managed to bargain for a discount on the expensive item. I'll try to bargain for a lower price on this item. I'll try to bargain for a lower price on this item.
Log in.
Please log in with your username and password. Please log in with your username and password. He needs to log in with his username and password to access the account. He needs to log in with his username and password to access the account.
Shut down.
She shut down her computer before leaving the office. She shut down her computer before leaving the office. Don't forget to shut down your computer after finishing work. Don't forget to shut down your computer after finishing work.
Back up.
It's crucial to back up your files regularly. It's crucial to back up your files regularly. It's essential to back up your data regularly to prevent data loss. It's essential to back up your data regularly to prevent data loss.
Figure out.
They are trying to figure out how to solve the technical issue. They are trying to figure out how to solve the technical issue. Can you figure out why the printer isn't working? Can you figure out why the printer isn't working?
Turn on.
Please turn on your phone's Wi-Fi to connect to the internet. Please turn on your phone's Wi-Fi to connect to the internet. Remember to turn on the lights before it gets dark. Remember to turn on the lights before it gets dark.
Put in.
They put in a request for a new printer from the IT department. They put in a request for a new printer from the IT department. I'll put in a request for a new computer mouse. I'll put in a request for a new computer mouse.
Set up.
We can set up the new computer in the office. We can set up the new computer in the office. They plan to set up the new software on their computers this week. They plan to set up the new software on their computers this week.
Install on.
The technician will install new software on her laptop. The technician will install new software on her laptop. The software needs to be installed on your phone. The software needs to be installed on your phone.
Break down.
My phone broke down, and I need to get it fixed. My phone broke down, and I need to get it fixed. The IT specialist will break down the steps to troubleshoot the problem. The IT specialist will break down the steps to troubleshoot the problem.
Go offline.
She decided to go offline to focus on her work without distractions. She decided to go offline to focus on her work without distractions. I'll go offline and focus on my work now. I'll go offline and focus on my work now.
Get on.
Let's get on the bus at the next stop. Let's get on the bus at the next stop. Make sure to get on the tram at the next stop. Make sure to get on the tram at the next stop.
Get off.
We'll get off the train at the central station. We'll get off the train at the central station. Remember to get off at the next station with all your belongings. Remember to get off at the next station with all your belongings.
Stand by.
If there are no seats, we can stand by the doors. If there are no seats, we can stand by the doors. We have stood by the door for 1 hour during the train ride. We have stood by the door for 1 hour during the train ride.
Check out.
We should check out the train schedule before leaving. We should check out the train schedule before leaving. Make sure to check out the train schedule in the morning. Make sure to check out the train schedule in the morning.
Wait around.
We'll have to wait around for the next subway train. We'll have to wait around for the next subway train. The staff advised we have to wait around for the next bus to arrive. The staff advised we have to wait around for the next bus to arrive.
Look up.
You can look up the bus schedule on the transit app. You can look up the bus schedule on the transit app. Looking up the bus route online is easier than you thought. Looking up the bus route online is easier than you thought.
Take over.
The driver will take over the steering if needed. The driver will take over the steering if needed. The new driver will take over the route starting next week. The new driver will take over the route starting next week.
Get by.
They manage to get by with public transport since they don't own a car. They manage to get by with public transport since they don't own a car. We can get by with public transport instead of a car. We can get by with public transport instead of a car.
Ride along.
You can ride along with me. We're going in the same direction. You can ride along with me. We're going in the same direction. Can I ride along with you on your way to work? Can I ride along with you on your way to work?
Hop off.
We'll hop off the tram once we reach the shopping district. We'll hop off the tram once we reach the shopping district. We can hop off the tram at the museum stop. We can hop off the tram at the museum stop. They'll hop off the tram at the next intersection. They'll hop off the tram at the next intersection.
Send out.
They will send out the party invitations via email and mail. They will send out the party invitations via email and mail. Make sure to send out the invitations a week in advance. Make sure to send out the invitations a week in advance.
Call off.
We might need to call off the party if the weather is bad. We might need to call off the party if the weather is bad. Unfortunately, they had to call off the party due to a family emergency. Unfortunately, they had to call off the party due to a family emergency.
Set up.
They will set up the decorations and arrange the seating early in the morning. They will set up the decorations and arrange the seating early in the morning. We can set up the decorations in the afternoon. We can set up the decorations in the afternoon.
Put together.
Let's put together a playlist for the party. Let's put together a playlist for the party. Let's put together a playlist of everyone's favorite songs for the party. Let's put together a playlist of everyone's favorite songs for the party.
Bring along.
Feel free to bring along your friends to join the celebration. Feel free to bring along your friends to join the celebration. You can bring along your friends. The more, the merrier. You can bring along your friends. The more, the merrier.
Dress up.
People like to dress up for parties. People like to dress up for parties. Everyone should dress up in formal attire for the party. Everyone should dress up in formal attire for the party.
Put out.
They will put out snacks and drinks for the guests to enjoy. They will put out snacks and drinks for the guests to enjoy. We should put out some snacks and drinks for the guests. We should put out some snacks and drinks for the guests.
Turn up.
I hope a lot of people turn up for the party. I hope a lot of people turn up for the party. They hope many friends will turn up to celebrate with them. They hope many friends will turn up to celebrate with them.
Plan out.
They need to plan out the party's timeline and activities. They need to plan out the party's timeline and activities. We need to plan out the schedule for the evening. We need to plan out the schedule for the evening.
Invite over.
I'll invite over my neighbors to join the party. I'll invite over my neighbors to join the party. They'll invite over their relatives to join in the festivities. They'll invite over their relatives to join in the festivities.
Catch up.
They had the chance to catch up with distant relatives they hadn't seen in years. They had the chance to catch up with distant relatives they hadn't seen in years. It was a great opportunity to catch up with distant relatives. It was a great opportunity to catch up with distant relatives. We can catch up with our relatives we haven't seen in a while. We can catch up with our relatives we haven't seen in a while.
Look after.
She will look after her younger cousins during the reunion. She will look after her younger cousins during the reunion. The older cousins will look after the younger ones. The older cousins will look after the younger ones.
Take care of.
They promised to take care of Grandma and make her comfortable. They promised to take care of Grandma and make her comfortable. Make sure to take care of the elderlies during the reunion. Make sure to take care of the elderlies during the reunion.
Put up with.
During family reunions, you have to put up with some quirky relatives. During family reunions, you have to put up with some quirky relatives. We all have to put up with each other's quirks during family gatherings. We all have to put up with each other's quirks during family gatherings.
Get together.
The entire family gets together every summer for a big reunion. The entire family gets together every summer for a big reunion. It's a great opportunity to get together as a family. It's a great opportunity to get together as a family.
Hang out.
The cousins like to hang out and play games together during reunions. The cousins like to hang out and play games together during reunions. Hanging out with family members is my favorite pastime. Hanging out with family members is my favorite pastime.
Talk over.
They need to talk over any family issues that need resolution. They need to talk over any family issues that need resolution. She suggested some family issues to be talked over during our dinner reunion. She suggested some family issues to be talked over during our dinner reunion.
Bring up.
Uncle Joe always brings up funny stories from his childhood. Uncle Joe always brings up funny stories from his childhood. Uncle Joe always brings up funny stories from their childhood. Uncle Joe always brings up funny stories from their childhood.
Reconnect with.
They hope to reconnect with old friends and relatives at the reunion. They hope to reconnect with old friends and relatives at the reunion. She hopes to reconnect with her childhood friends at the reunion. She hopes to reconnect with her childhood friends at the reunion.
Share with.
We can share our achievements and experiences with the family. We can share our achievements and experiences with the family. During the reunion, they can share their experiences and achievements. During the reunion, they can share their experiences and achievements.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave a comment below if you found any content challenging and share your thoughts with other learners. Subscribe, like, and share this video to support us and stay up to date on new courses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.